Hello, 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 and welcome to Daydreaming with Mulu Snuge. I'm your host with an appropriate amount of toilet paper, Mulu Snuge. All right, hope you guys are keeping your booty holes clean. Welcome to the show, episode. What episode is it? 7, 8, something like that. Let's talk some dreams. Yeah? All right. I really didn't have very many dreams last night. I did have one that I can remember. And it took place in a comedy club, Hilarities to be exact, which is the local comedy spot here in Cleveland, Ohio. I went there once when my brother was in town. Went and watched a show there, and had a great time. Met the manager, who's a great dude. His name's Mark. I'm not exactly sure what his last name is off the top of my head, but he's a good guy, and I can't wait to hang out with him again. So this dream, we're at Hilarities, and I'm with a group of my friends. I've got, I think, my brother, Quinn, Quinn's girl Dabbles is there with us, I believe. My old roommate Steve, who now lives in Philly, just moved out there. And also my buddy G-Rad, Jared Hardison, who now lives in Las Vegas. He was there with his girl Bronte. So it was I'm sure I'm missing some people, but the whole crew was there, right? So we're at the club, and for some reason, Joseph Linder, who's also a master sommelier, who helped train me to be a sommelier. I'm a certified sommelier thanks to this guy, thanks to this man. And I also learned how to be safely inappropriate through him. He was there, and I pulled out this bottle of wine that I had stored that I wanted to show him. It was a bottle that I got from work that was gifted to me because I worked an extra shift for management, and management, in order to say thank you, gave me a bottle of wine. So it was a Washington State Syrah, and I showed it to him, and I was just trying to let him see what I had, right? And I turned around, and before I know it, he's already opened it, and he's pouring glasses of wine for everybody. So I wasn't really planning on drinking it, but hey, if the master som opens up a bottle of wine, regardless of if it's yours or not, you drink a glass with him. So that happened. And the manager of the comedy club gave us this private room, so we were treated like VIP. And unfortunately, that's kind of the extent of the dream. It wasn't too detailed, and I don't really know where it went from there. I don't know who the headliner was. I don't know who we were trying to see that evening. But it was a cool experience to even if it's just in a dream, to hang out with friends that you haven't seen in a while and people that you haven't talked to in a while, to be able to hang out with them and share a glass of wine. I woke up with a smile on my face. So that was my dream last night. My guest today is in Washington State, and he's waiting for me right now. I know that he worked earlier today, so he must be essential. I had to give him some time to get home, smoke a bowl, drink a beer, and kind of decompress a little bit. So he's waiting for us right now. Excuse me. He's got a beer in hand. So I'm gonna give him a call really quick and see what kind of dreams he wants to talk about. All right. So our guest today is Corey Rudy. He is a fellow YouTube creator. He also has a cooking show called Cooking with Roo Dog. Roo, 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 roo. And yeah, that's right. And so yeah, please welcome to the show, Corey Roo Dog Rudy. What's up, brother?
Howdy, howdy. How's it going?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Fabulous. Just living the life.
Living the life. I like it. So I know that we talked a little bit earlier today, and you said that you didn't really have a dream yesterday, but that you wanted to talk about a reoccurring dream that you have frequently. So why don't we just get right into it and tell me about your dream, brother?
Well, I've had this dream reoccurring for probably the last 20 years. And if you, I don't know if you've ever played Marble Madness back in the day.
I did. Yes.
So it's kind of like that. But instead of having to work through like a little path, it's basically I feel like I'm the ball,
Okay.
I'm the marble,
Yeah.
and and I'll be going down just a wide open space, and then every once in a while it will get really rough, and like the ground will actually like start growing and like moving and like spikes coming up, and, like I pretty much have to avoid it,
Huh.
and then it'll calm back down, and it'll go on pretty much all night. So, and it's just crazy. I have no idea why that's the reoccurring dream. Or
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like, to me, it sounds like you're trying to navigate your way through life, right? Like your life is the game of what's it called? Uh,
Marvel Madness.
Marble Madness, right? Yeah. So you're trying to navigate your way through life when everything is popping up obstacles and stuff like that. So you just got to keep on keeping on, you know.
Oh yeah, no, it's just crazy because I haven't had a dream in probably 2 years, and then about 6 months ago I had it,
Yeah.
and then it was almost like every other night I
Really.
had that same dream,
Wow.
and then I haven't had it in about a month now, but yeah, same exact dream every time.
That's crazy. I have a reoccurring dream where, for some reason, I'm swinging through the jungle, through some vines and
Oh yeah.
like zip lines and stuff like that. And I don't know what the fuck that means, but it happens on a regular basis. I have that dream, so um,
Well,
I guess life is a
maybe
jungle,
maybe,
right?
maybe you want to be Tarzan or something. I don't know.
I mean, that's no secret. What
Yeah,
what uh what what rig are you hanging out in right now? You've been
what's that?
resurrecting a bunch of vehicles for the zombie apocalypse. I know you had your Pathfinder, which is something that I had. Oh shit, my light just turned out. Whatever. Um, you have the Pathfinder, the Mustang. You got your
Yep,
Nissan Z going.
Pathfinder, Mustang, got my Tahoe, got my lifted truck, got a Taurus.
Damn,
So, so yeah, five cars.
got a whole fucking army
Oh yeah,
infantry going.
oh yeah, yeah. The Pathfinder and the Mustang. I haven't started in like 2 years, so
Right.
but they started right up. So
That's cool, man.
yeah, and then took the boat out yesterday. Enjoyed the water. So oh
Absolutely.
yeah,
Cool. Good shit. Well, thanks for being on the show, and we'll do
uh,
this again. Pay attention to your dreams, and we'll talk about them again in a later episode. But
indeed, I'll start writing them down and everything. So
yeah, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, and for all you listeners out there, or viewers, I guess you should say, check out Cooking with Rude Dog. He's on the Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube. So I'll try and put a link down in the bio.
Got a website too.
Got a website too where he's got all his recipes and stuff. So I'll definitely hook them up with your info, and we'll go from there. So.
Hell yeah.
Row. All right, brother. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely, man. Later.
Later.
All right, so my spotlight keeps turning on and off for some reason. I think the battery's probably dying, and that might be it. God damn it, it's really annoying though. All right, maybe we'll just leave it alone. We'll just leave it alone, okay? I hope you can see my face. Well, of course it's back now. Well, there is one more segment that I wanted to do on my show. There's some people that, oh man, this is going to drive me nuts. I'm just going to turn it around because it's driving me crazy. And I hope you can see my face. You know what? We'll just go ahead and do that. All right. So there are some people, some friends of mine who wanted to be on the show, but are a little bit too shy to actually call in and tell their dreams. So I asked you all, and I reached out to basically let you know that I would be happy to read your dreams for you if you send me a message via Facebook or Instagram or email, whatever. Reach out to me. Let me know what you're dreaming about. And if you don't feel comfortable being on the show, I would kind of tell your story for you. So this comes from a friend of mine in Washington State, Alexandra. And she wrote me this morning, and she said that last night her dream was a little bit more random, which is always fun. We like that. So she says, I was at a property that hosted a music festival. Nice couple of acres, some tents on it. Sounds like a music festival to me. Kind of reminds me of my dad's summer solstice parties that he used to have, which was just a giant hippie party with kegs. Anyway, nice couple of acres with some tents on it. Cut to scene. I'm in the house of the property owner. I have a camera and a steak. Apparently, I sliced the camera like a photo camera, like a still photography camera. And the steak, I slice the camera and the steak and meld them together. It would take better pictures that way. I slice the two items with a very nice knife that cuts it like butter, she says. And she spelled butter, Buttah, so you know it's nice. So she cuts it like butter. Then combines the two items together, which fits perfectly. Soaked up all the steak juice and off to enjoy the music. So, it sounds like she took some very delicious pictures. And it's funny that in her dream, it was important for her to slice the camera, slice the steak, put them together, and that's how she would get the optimal photographs. So that was her dream. I thought that was pretty interesting. And I'm sure, like I said, that she created some very delicious delicious photos. It's a little bit later in the day. I've had a few cold teas, so I apologize about that. Actually, no, I don't. I'm not sorry. You're sorry. Your face. Just kidding. I love you. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in again to Daydreaming with Mulu Snuge. I got some really cool guests lined up. in the next few episodes next week, and so on and so forth. So please continue to tune in, if you will. Make sure you hit the make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you're dreaming about. I just hear somebody at the door, so I'll let him take care of that. But again, thanks so much for watching, and tune in tomorrow for tomorrow's episode. We are approaching the weekend, which is exciting because I know everybody's exhausted from all the work we've been doing. And yeah, have a wonderful evening. Keep on dreaming, keep on living, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace outside, Mulus.